What's up, guys? Robbie here, and it looks like Bitcoin could be making a move up or down by the middle of next week. If you guys want to hear more about that, stay tuned. All right, so if we look at Bitcoin, we can see that we are in this, upwards moving channel, and we've been here for a while. We're seeing about 140% gains from the top, so this is a really good move here. But it looks like that we are losing steam because we are running into very strong resistance. So let's try to zoom in and see what's really going on here. So if we go out down to the 1 hour time frame here, we can see that Bitcoin actually did fall below this Fibonacci level right here. Okay, so we fell below this Fibonacci level, and right now it's acting as resistance for us, and we're trying to get back over it, but right now we cannot. Okay, so what I've noticed is that we are making a kind of downward channel inside of our upward channel. Okay, and it looks like this middle line right here is the middle of our upward channel. We broke below it, so now we're in the bottom half of this upward channel, and now we're in this lower moving channel here. So this is really interesting because I've seen this one time before. I was doing a little diving here, and if we go down to here, we actually had something similar. This was around April 16th, and it lasted till April 21st. So, about a week, and that's what I'm predicting for this time here, too. We can see that we bounced around this area right here, bounced around. It broke through right here, but who cares about that? It retracted back up pretty fast. And then right here it broke out, and then it went back down, touched the support again, and then it wicked extremely high back up if we look right here. So we can see that we did have a breakout move off of that consolidation down, and that was let's see here, that was about a 9% move up, which was amazing. Had another consolidation right here. Then we broke up into the top channel here, the top channel of Bitcoin, which was another, let's see here, that was a 20% move. Ran into resistance at this Fibonacci level that we just broke down from. And right here we found resistance again. It broke up. We had that big dump. We had that ascending triangle, went back up, touched that resistance of that long pattern that we've been having here. Let's zoom out and let's check that pattern out again. Yeah, this is a multi-year pattern, and I can't say it more. I've been saying it every video, but when this pattern breaks out here, it's going to be insane. We're not talking about, tens of percents. We're talking about hundreds of percents when this thing breaks out. Okay, but we haven't gotten that volume yet. So let's keep looking at Bitcoin here, right? So we're looking at Bitcoin here, and we can see that we're having some problems here. But we are in this downward moving channel, right? Moving in this downward channel here. RSI hasn't moved to bearish yet, still in the neutral, but it looks like the MACD is looking for another cross up here, at least on the 1 hour. We're getting that bullish divergence here, which is pretty good. This could indicate that we are going to try to wave up here, but the worst case scenario, or let's not say worst, let's say the mid-level scenario here, is that Bitcoin's going to keep bouncing in between this channel here until it breaks out at this convergence point right here. And this will take about, it'll be roughly 5 days, a week. So not too long. It was, it was about as long as the last time. And given the run up that we've had, it would only seem appropriate to have a little bit of a retraction here. And having a retraction like this over here, excuse me, is better than having a retraction like this where it just dumps and goes over here, consolidates, and goes back up. Here we're actually going to have more pressure built up, and we're going to eventually be able to break that resistance point, which is what we're trying to break to begin with. So if this holds here, it's gonna be more bullish than bearish. And if we talk about bull targets here, usually it's gonna break out, then it's gonna return to the breakout. So it's gonna touch this trend line again, then it'll break back up here. But you know, my targets are basically the same as they've been. That $10,500 level is still a huge level. I mean, if we go to the daily chart here, let me try to get some information here. Let's see. Can I get some 10.5s here? Let's see. Right here. So let's look right here. 10.5 rejection. 10.5 rejection. We didn't hit it this time, but we'll probably get some resistance there. That might not be a rejection, but you know, we're gonna know that that level is sitting there because that's a nice level for Bitcoin to be at. It's a very attractive level to sell your coin. So right here, you know, we are still in this upward channel. We have not seen any confirmation of breaking that channel, and you know, we've only had one red day here. You know, one red day after 3 green days. In my book, that's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta, you know, if you are in a bullish trajectory here, and we are, let's say we do go bullish, just bullish. You know, 3 greens and a red. That means we'll have another couple of greens here, and then we'll explode back up. You know, you gotta build back up your pressure, just like right here, one little green candle. Then we had 2 big ones right here. So you know, if we're looking bullish here, we're gonna at least touch the top of this trend line here, which at the point of filming this video is about 10.5 to 10.8. You know, which would be a pretty good sign here. Then we'll probably bounce in between this channel again and touch this fib level at 11,300. Bitcoin really likes these upward moving trends, but if we do break down, you know, I'm not Mr. Bullman here. We can break down, and here's the bottom of this rising channel that we're in. It's at 8850. I mean, if we broke down right here, it'd be at 8700 almost. So if we broke down just right here, this big red wick, be 8700. If it broke this, then obviously we're going to be moving down here to around 7200. And why do I say that? Because 7200 on this run up right here was an issue, or was support. Well, first was an issue, then it was support, and then right here that we can see we consolidate around it, and then right here we can see we consolidate around it. So 7200 is our new support. It used to be 6600 back in the day. Now it's 7200, and it's really showing here. So we do have support at 7200, which wouldn't be too bad. You know, it's not particularly good if you're a bull, because if that $7,200 area does break, then we are going to see a final push down to that 4K area, be around 4.4K, and then we would eventually have enough pressure to shoot up and break the top of this resistance and then go up. But right now we are attempting this resistance. It's not over yet. You know, this is a battle at this point. This area that we are at is it was just given that it was going to be a battle. It was given that it was going to be hard, and it wasn't going to be easy. We can see that we've attempted this trend twice now, and we failed twice. So you know, like they say, you know, third time's a charm. Let's try to get this third push up. If we can't break on this third try, then you know, Bitcoin will most likely give up at that point, move back down, try to attract more buyers, and then see if the selling pressure would be smaller on the next move up. So yeah, guys, let's see what's gonna happen here. You know, not looking bearish yet. You know, the bulls are still out there. They are still in control, and you can see it on the chart. But we really just got to be cautious at this level, because this is a major turning point for Bitcoin. We just had the halvening, like we've seen. So we got to really see what's going to happen here, because this trend line, if this trend line breaks, it will be huge. Bitcoin will double in price, at least, if it breaks this trend line here. So let's just really, you know, let's just keep looking at it. Let's you know, make sure you're not sleeping on any trades right now, because there is something that's about to happen. And yeah, you know, confirmation, I would rebuy positions if you're more of a how do I say, if you're more of a conservative trader, you would put in your positions above this trend line. At this point, it would be at around $10,000. So if Bitcoin broke $10,000 at any point between now and the next week, that would mean that we have broken this trend line, and that would mean that we are extremely bullish, and that would mean that then, we have confirmation of a breakout. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Twitter at Robbie Crypto with 3 B's. And, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below if you really enjoyed this video. And thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.